what is the story that you're telling yourself? Like I told you my story where I'm like, oh, well, we're having such intimate work and conversations, so it needs to be an intimate space together. That was my story. What's your story that you're telling yourself about why virtual won't work or isn't good enough?
My past experience has almost always been with pre-recorded shows. We did a lot of work with Raleigh Television Network on there doing different things about municipal services, stuff like that. So the audience it was more informational. It wasn't really interactive. So I really haven't done it yet where it's interactive. Right, except for general calls, but never for like training. We've done it, Wulwyn, for several different things, and seeing kind of how others who are on the conference, how they're reacting, and so sometimes I get lost in the subject matter the person's talking about because I'm viewing the other people on the thing, saying, okay, if I was making that presentation, are these the kind of responses that I'll be getting?
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Let me make sure I'm understanding you correctly because I want to make sure that I have your story right. So what I hear you saying is that the reason that this story is your story of the limiting belief of you think it's going to be harder to do presentations virtually than what you've been doing in the past is because for you, so far, it's all been pre-recorded stuff. And so that's much more controlled environment. And that when you shifted to viewing people doing virtual presentations, you were watching other people and you were seeing that there was a lack of engagement with those. And so then you transpired that to be, oh my gosh, that's going to happen to me too. But that it actually has never happened to you.
It's not happened yet.
Okay, so I just want to bring to the attention that actually has not happened for you. And
has not happened for me, but
right?
So you're exactly right. So the challenge currently is here.
Yes.
Right.
Of a story of watching somebody else, of you being able to learn and go, ooh, I don't want to do it like that because those people were not engaged. Here's how I can do things differently. I can have pattern interrupts. So pattern interrupts strategically placed throughout your presentation where you make the PowerPoint go away, you bring it back in, you do engagement questions, or you can do pattern interrupt with a crazy slide or a music pattern interrupt or a dance break or get up and stretch, like pattern interrupts in order to keep people engaged. And so, I can strategically have these action steps in place to make sure that what happened to that person does not happen to me. Because the truth is, it hasn't happened to you, yet in your brain, you've already told yourself, oh my gosh, it's gonna happen to me too. I can't do virtual because I watched that happen to that guy and I don't want that to be me. And it's never even been you, and it might not ever be you because you have all these tools and strategies for success to make your virtual stand out, be engaging, and be different without even the crutch of a hybrid, that you can be totally virtual and totally compelling.
So you're about to see the two sides of us, right? She hit you with mindset. Now I'm going to come with use the system and the technology. Here is exactly what I'm going to advise. On top of that, you have 10 of us around here, 10 or 20 of us, who you could do a test run of a real piece. Invite us, do everything as you would do your engagement. Invite 10, 20 people. From your invite, you're putting in your expectations in your invite. You are putting in everything that you want to occur. You start the program, ensure that you have your technology set, meaning your screen, your two screens, whatever it is. Before you get on that, test it, play with it, see how you can switch between screens, how you can let your PowerPoint be on and then switch to your face being the focus on there. There are some tools. There's, my son told me about this. There are a couple tools that gamers use right? And you can just have that display and just be bringing things in for people to see. And there's a master switchboard that you can bring in and then you can tick out. So anything that comes on that screen is what people are seeing, right? You test all of those things and then you call us in, record it just for yourself to critique. And then you see where you made your mistakes, right? Your interrupts, as she stated. Make sure that goes, see what you don't like, tweak it again, call another 5. Don't even call 10. Have 20 people call 5 to do it. When you improve that trial 1, trial 2, you put all the lessons learned from trial 1 into trial 2. Trust me, when you reach to trial 4, you will be a pro in knowing how to look at cues, how to bring in pieces in it. Because I think the only thing here is the anxiety of, I haven't done it and I've seen what. Unlike you, when you come and practice, when you practice that piece, boom, it will be as easy as 1, 2, 3 for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's good stuff.
Yeah.
Yep. I think we've killed this one. What's next?
No, I'm like, next, bring on the next one.
Next.